Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to ESP Business English. You are with Mr. Suharno, your instructor. In this video, we are going to discuss the notions of presentation. Okay, without further ado, let's get down to business. Everyone, why is presentation ability critical in business? Have you ever thought about this question? Well, let's dive into the significance of presentation skills in the business world. Effective communication is the backbone of any successful business. And presentation skills are a crucial part of this communication matrix. Whether you're explaining a new project to your team, pitching a product to a potential client, or presenting quarterly results to stakeholders, the ability to deliver clear, engaging, and persuasive presentations is vital. Imagine a marketing professional pitching a groundbreaking product to investors. If the presentation is lackluster, even the most innovative product might fail to secure the necessary backing. Now let's talk about decision-making. In business, influencing decisions is often about presenting compelling arguments. Picture a board meeting where critical decisions are being made. Strong presentation skills can help put forward your point of view convincingly, swaying the decision in your favor. Take, for instance, a manager advocating for a new departmental strategy. If they can present their case strongly and clearly, they're more likely to get the green light. Finally, let's consider career advancement. In any profession, the ability to present well can open doors to opportunities. Whether it's a job interview, a performance review, or a networking event, effective presentation skills can make you stand out. Think about a young professional vying for a promotion. If they can articulate their accomplishments and future goals in a compelling presentation, they're likely to leave a lasting impression on their superiors. So whether you're a seasoned executive, an ambitious professional, or a budding entrepreneur, honing your presentation skills is a smart investment in your career. After all, they're not just about making slides and talking points. They're about connecting with your audience, making your voice heard, and influencing outcomes. And that's power. Just as a well-crafted speech can inspire, a powerful presentation can make a difference in the business world. So, let's continue to explore the art of effective presentations in our upcoming scenes. Now, let's delve into the fundamental principles of a business presentation. Picture this. You're in a grand court, standing before the king or queen. You're not the ruler here, you're the servant. In the realm of presentations, this analogy holds true. As the presenter, you are the servant and your audience, they're the royalty. In this court, the monarch can do no wrong. When things go awry in the presentation, the fault lies with you, the presenter. Imagine the king or queen becoming distracted, perhaps whispering to their courtiers or fiddling with their royal signet. This isn't due to their lack of interest, but rather your inability to captivate them. In the world of presentations, we say that you've lost your audience. So, how do you keep your audience engaged? That brings us to the second principle. No eye contact, no ear contact. An effective presenter maintains eye contact with their audience. But remember, this isn't a staring contest. It's about striking a balance, being proportional and natural. It's about connecting with your audience, not intimidating them. Moving on to the next principle. Presenting is not reading. It's easy to fall into the trap of reading your presentation verbatim. This is a grave mistake. Reading complicates things. You may use difficult words or terminologies, which can disengage your audience. Your task is to simplify the complex, ensuring that your audience can easily understand your points. Besides, reading from a script or slide limits the all-important eye contact. To avoid this pitfall, strive to be dynamic. Move closer to your audience, don't just stand or sit in one place. Lastly, remember that as a presenter, you're an actor on stage. Your performance should captivate your audience. Speak clearly and at a measured pace. Don't whisper, project your voice to reach every corner of the room. Pay attention to your tone, pitch, and intonation. A flat delivery can quickly bore your audience. Use your voice to emphasize important points and keep your audience engaged. Remember, the success of your presentation lies in your ability to engage the audience. As we move forward, we'll learn how to put these principles into practice, mastering the art of business presentations. Moving on to the second notion, no eye contact, no ear contact. Eye contact is a fundamental element of communication, and in the context of presentations, it's an absolute necessity. It's like a silent language that communicates your confidence, sincerity, and most importantly, your respect to the audience. So why is eye contact so crucial? Picture this. You're presenting a business proposal and you're constantly looking down at your notes or staring blankly at the screen. Your audience might start to feel ignored or unimportant. They might even start checking their phones or whispering to each other. You've lost them. On the contrary, let's imagine you're making a presentation and you're maintaining eye contact with your audience. You're not just staring, but looking into their eyes, proportionally, in a natural way. You're communicating, you're engaging. This makes them feel valued and they're more likely to give you their attention. But remember, eye contact is not about staring. It's about creating a connection. If you stare too much, it can come across as aggressive or intimidating, and that's not what we want. The key is to be natural. Scan the room, meet the eyes of your listeners, hold their gaze for a few seconds, then move on to the next person. It's like having mini conversations with each member of your audience. Moreover, eye contact is not just about getting attention. It's also about gauging reactions. By looking at your audience, you can tell if they're understanding your points or if they're confused. This allows you to adjust your delivery accordingly. So to wrap it up, eye contact is more than just a rule of public speaking. It's a powerful tool that can help you connect with your audience on a deeper level, making your presentations more effective and impactful. Remember, no eye contact, no ear contact. So, the next time you're up on that stage, make sure you look up, look around, and look into the eyes of your audience. Eye contact is a powerful tool that can help you connect with your audience on a deeper level. The third notion we're going to discuss is presenting is not reading. It might seem simple, but it's a common pitfall that can make or break your presentation. Picture this. You're in the audience, and the presenter is merely reading off the slides. You can read, right? So, what value is the presenter adding? Well, not much. The result is a disengaged audience and a wasted opportunity. Presenting is about communicating, connecting, and engaging with your audience. It's not about reading verbatim from your notes or slides. When you read, you're often using complex words, industry jargon, or technical terminologies. This complicates the message and creates a barrier between you and the audience. But a presentation should be about breaking down barriers, not building them. So, how do you avoid the reading trap? Simplify your language. Use words that your audience can easily understand. If you must use technical terms, explain them. Break down complex ideas into digestible bits. Remember, you're not there to impress with your vocabulary. You're there to communicate effectively. Now let's tackle another crucial aspect of presenting: eye contact. Reading from your notes or slides means your eyes are down, not looking at your audience. And if you're not looking at your audience, you're not connecting with them. Remember the old saying, no eye contact, no ear contact? It holds true here. You want to keep your audience engaged, and one way to do that is by maintaining eye contact. But remember, eye contact is not about staring, it's about connecting. Be natural, be proportional. So if presenting is not reading, what is it then? It's about being dynamic, making complex ideas understandable and relatable, and most importantly, it's about connecting with your audience. So the next time you're preparing for a presentation, remember to simplify your language, maintain eye contact, and most importantly, remember that presenting is not reading. A great presenter knows how to make complex ideas understandable and relatable. Lastly, let's discuss the notion of the presenter as an actor on the stage. Think about it. When you're presenting, you're in the spotlight. You're the star of the show, and just like an actor, you're expected to give a performance that captivates your audience. Your voice is one of your most powerful tools. Just like an actor, you need to project your voice, ensuring it reaches every corner of the room. It's not about shouting, but projecting, letting your voice carry the weight and significance of your words. This isn't just about volume, but enunciation as well. Speak clearly, articulate your words, and make sure that every syllable is heard. Now let's talk about the tone of your voice. This is the emotional context of your words. Your tone can express excitement, concern, surprise, or a myriad of other emotions. It adds depth to your words and keeps your audience engaged. For instance, if you're discussing a serious issue, your tone should reflect the gravity of the situation. Conversely, if you're sharing a success story, your tone should be upbeat and celebratory. Next up is pitch. This is the highness or lowness of your voice. Varying your pitch can make your presentation more dynamic and interesting. It's like adding color to a black and white picture. A monotone pitch can be droning and dull, causing your audience to lose interest. Remember, a good actor knows how to use different pitches to convey different emotions and moods. Intonation is the rise and fall of your voice. It's the melody of your speech. It adds rhythm and musicality to your presentation. For example, when asking a question, your voice usually rises at the end. When making a statement, it usually falls. Paying attention to your intonation can make your speech more engaging and easier to follow. As a presenter, you're not just delivering information, you're telling a story. And like any good actor, you need to use your voice to bring that story to life. Practice your voice projection, tone, pitch, and intonation. Learn to use them effectively to captivate your audience. As a presenter, your goal should be to deliver a performance that captivates and engages your audience. Let's recap what we've learned today. Presentation skills are crucial in business, and understanding the key notions of presenting can truly set you apart. As a presenter, you're in service to your audience, the kings and queens of the room. If they lose interest, it's on you to reel them back in. Eye contact is essential. It's a bridge of connection to your audience. But remember, it's not about staring. It's about engaging naturally and proportionally. And speaking of engagement, remember that presenting isn't reading. Simplify your language, maintain that crucial eye contact, and ensure that your message is easily understood. Lastly, as a presenter, you're an actor on the stage. It's your job to deliver your message clearly, audibly, and in an engaging manner. Pay attention to your tone, pitch, and intonation. Don't be monotonous, keep it dynamic. Remember, becoming a great presenter takes practice. But with these principles in mind, you're on your way to delivering effective business presentations.